Yo people, what's up people, watu wangu wa nguvu, mambo vipi? Mimi niko fiti kabisa. Niko fresh barida. Yup. So watu wengi wamekuwa kiniuliza hivi nini inafanyika pale Supreme Court pale. Ile koti kubwa ile bigi kabisa. Nini ina happen pale? Nataka leo by the way tusikilize. Unajua pale kuna kuwa na ngoso ingine ambao ni noma sana yani. Kiingereza pale si mchezo. Lakini kama nitakuwa na translate by the way. Ni kama nitakuwa, unajua kuna ngoso ingine hapo sijui expa aki anani ngoso ingine noma sana yani pale. So nataka tusikilize by the way nini ina happen pale. Nini inafanyika pale. So wacha tuchukulie tu kwenye iko saa hizi. Tuende kazi basi. Director, tuende kazi maze.
Is not a reply. It is a rehash of the case afresh. And it is leaving us in a very vulnerable position because new issues are being raised and we have had or may not have, unless you assure us, my lady, that we will have an opportunity to reply.
Yeah, so hapa tunaona ni lawyers, kuna advocate, kuna wase wengi.
I think we have already cautioned counsel to reply on points of law, and you can see all of us are busy. We know what are points of law in a reply, and we know what we ignore.
Hiyo ni Madam CJ, Madam Kome mwenyewe.
Since only 2 seconds, you said that earlier. We all thought we had. Despite that, Mr. Mashari has taken 30 minutes to argue factual issues, going to affidavits, nothing on a point of law that he responded to. In my submission, therefore, the court will be perfectly entitled to disregard every word he uttered.
Yes, we know how to separate
to
the chaff from
show the
wheat
court at Form 34A from a place called Gasharaigo Primary School. And we are, it is in Moranga, in Kangema constituency, in a ward called Murugo, in stream 2 of 2.
And we lost the opportunity to respond, and this court did indicate that when we'll be doing our response, we can comment.
And this document is overlaid over some documents, but look at the left-hand top corner. It is overlaid over a document written Jose. This is Jose Camargo.
Number one,
Jose Camargo is one of the Venezuelans that was arrested at the airport with charges of coming to interfere with the elections. He is one of the people that the last Mahat has said did not have access to the RTS. This form is in the official portal of iebc. The question would be, was this document photographed by a presiding officer at Gasharaigo Primary School, sometimes possibly at 8 o'clock in the night? Or is it possible that this document has been photographed elsewhere in some office and uploaded? This, we ask the court to read the DCI report regarding Jose Camargo, and we believe, my lords, that these are the fingerprints of one of the suspects of the theft of this election.
Simple answer.
That is all.
Minor Kiai case had already answered that question of what the law was. Minor Kiai case had interpreted Article 138(3)(c of the Constitution That was the law, and any regulation being made to circumvent that law by itself is unconstitutional. As I said, HELEF was a petitioner in minor KI case. HELEF came to court. HELEF has come back to court to enjoy the fruits of his litigation in minor KI case, and I was his proud lawyer in that particular case as well. My lords and my ladies, reference was made that the IEBC saw the ballot boxes for the first time that necessitated the postponement of the elections on the 8th of August. My lords and my ladies, Lycos never disappoints. You've just been told how Lycos, wherever they printed ballots, they've always ended up with postponed elections. IEBC should have exercised due diligence to make sure that even the pre-printing images are cross-checked and confirmed to be accurate. An admission that I submit is that IEBC was not diligent, and it must pay that penalty. It cannot transfer the consequences of their lack of diligence on the people of Kenya through fake elections. My learned friend Mr. Gumbo spoke on technology, and he gave us the Kriegler report. Kriegler report did not say deploy weak and vulnerable technology. Kriegler report required you to deploy sufficient, efficient, integral technology that protects the will of the voter. Kriegler report did not make a recommendation for Jose Camargo, Diego Maradona midfielder, to sit in the middle and start distributing results, as was demonstrated today in the morning. Kriegler report is not an answer or does not excuse a technology that the KPMG audit report has found and confirmed to be vulnerable, has 14 unauthorized users called Embakasi South cracks. The fourth point I want to raise is IEBC has confirmed that we look at the portal to tally the results. It is not the public portal that is used to tally. Tallying is a function of the commission. The commissioners must perform a tally of those results. And what is the commission vis-a-vis the secretariat? I refer this court to the case of Engineer Michael Kamau versus EACC, where the court specifically said the core functions of a commission cannot be performed by the secretariat. That was the Court of Appeal decision. It's part of the bundle of documents that we've annexed. You are told, my lords and my ladies, when in relation to the question of how integral the technology was, and my learned that Justice Lenaola did ask, when you take a JPEG and it comes out as a PDF, and I tie it to the response, what Camargo was doing in the system, and my learned friend Samane said, he's a plumber. He's like a plumber maintaining the system. Let me say this. Once a plumber has fixed your bathroom, that plumber has no business being in your bathroom when you're showering. If you find him at that time, you tell him, get behind me, Satan, as was said in the book of Mark 8:33 in the Bible, when the devil entered Peter and Jesus told him, get behind me, Satan. A plumber who is in your bathroom when you're showering after fixing your shower is no longer a plumber, is a sexual offender and should be reported.